Okay, hello. Welcome to Driven Tech. I'm Sajal, and this is a very basic, super basic episode for vehicle communication, in which I will not be talking anything about vehicle communication, but yes. But the basics to understand what is needed for vehicle communication. So I will switch to my slide. Okay, is it visible? Yep. So as you can see, talking to vehicles. Why we want to talk to vehicles, and in the picture you can see you should not talk to other people's vehicles. So only talk to your vehicle, or if unless you are in a regulatory body or somewhere else, or in police. So let's go to why, what, and how. So why would we want to talk to a vehicle? Not just because we can, but there are certain reasons where we conditions where we would like to talk to the vehicle, or checking some problem, or checking the pollution levels, or some issues like your vehicle is not working properly, or just periodic checkup. And how do we do communication with the vehicle? How we do the talking to the vehicle? Same as humans, exactly same. I can explain that. It's very simple. So let's first go uh, and understand how do we communicate in terms of in some detail. So how any of us humans or any living things communicate? What is the basic minimum requirement? So that is language. But I'll explain how. Have you ever tried talking to a newborn baby, or have you ever tried talking to a lion? Don't talk to a lion. But okay. Or have you ever tried to talk to somebody who knows a different language than yourself? As a human, somehow we can communicate, but we cannot communicate properly. And aliens, I hope you don't get involved in that. Dogs can understand our language, they are best friends. So the basic minimum requirement for any kind of communication is a language. Language is nothing but a set of rules, or grammar, or words, and the sentence formation, everything. So to effectively or even basic communication, we need some sort of language. So let's see. So language is one part. For example, I can speak in English, I can speak in my mother tongue Hindi, I can speak a little bit in Japanese. But the basic thing is, if I have an English message, for example, I want to ask somebody's name. So what is your name? So I can send this, ask this by post. Yes, why I can write a letter to a person and post it, and the person will receive that letter and reply to me, what is your name? But I think that is wrong example. Maybe how are you is better example, because I should know the name before posting. Yeah. So similarly, I can send an email to that person, but that person should have that email. I should have email ID also. I can send a chat message. I can call that person. So in all of this, you can see the common is the English message is common, like how are you, what is your name, or something. But the medium or the mode of communication is equally important. So all of these modes of communication have different properties. The post takes long time. Email, you can receive it quickly, the response will be also quick. Chat will be like almost instantaneous, and call will be like real time. I would say the best real time will be the audio call, that is real time communication. So immediately you are saying something and the other person is receiving, but the message is same. So let's go to other slide. Okay. So I have used the term protocol here, because protocol is nothing but a set of rules. For example, we can call English grammar as English protocol, and the words as part of that protocol. So here you can see there are some layers of protocol, and in this you can see here is our brain, here is the another person. So what we are talking about is these are two persons separated. This is person number one, this side, left side, and on the right side this is person number two. So in order to communicate, as we discussed, that both should know the same language here. So this English is same on the both, so they both should support this English protocol. I will, or English grammar, they should understand English. And one the first person should be able to speak something. So the talking protocol, how to convert those English words into sound, or for time being we will call it talking protocol. So they understand how to convert. So I have some idea in my mind and how to make it into a sound. I know that. So if somebody don't have a mouth, they may be not able to do that, but okay. So the other person, okay, before reaching to other person, so when we speak, there is a medium, physical medium, or any, of course, any communication will need some kind of physical medium. It can be air, it can be internet, or it can be anything. So air, let's keep it air here. So when we are talking through air. So first our idea started in our brain, then we converted that idea into English, then we converted that English sentence into sound, and the sound is traveling through air. This is the physical medium. So the other person, if he can hear our sound or our discussion, or sorry, whatever we are saying, if his ear, or his or her ear is working correctly, and he or she is in a proper distance where they can hear, they can listen. So they should also have a talking or listening protocol. We can combine it, or for sake of simplicity I'm saying both, like just like English, they also should support this listening protocol or talking protocol. So the speaker should have a mouth, or should some sound should come from his mouth, his or her mouth, and the other person should have ear. If so different sense organs are used. So but they both should support talking protocol, and they both should be in air. So you cannot talk to someone who is in space without any other means of communication. If you shout from here, and if this person is in space, the sound will not reach and to his or her ear. So this is the physical medium importance, and after reaching to those person's ear, he or she will process and convert it into English, and then understand, okay, this was said, hi, and in the same way it will reply. So this path. So always, this is my hypothesis, you can correct me in comment section, that any kind of communication, we need layers, or it OSI model I will explain later. So any kind of communication will need some sort of layers, and different layer protocol. So let's go to next slide. Oh, okay. So as in previous slide, I have divided into two parts this talking protocol into two parts. So first, English protocol remains same. Here also it is supported, and this is application layer protocol. So as per OSI, I will go into detail in later, but this is application layer protocol. We call it application layer. So you can call it grammar, you can call it English grammar or English protocol, but in terms of vehicle diagnostic or vehicle communication, we have to start learning or understand a protocol. Like what is protocol? It is just set of rules. So this person supports speaking protocol or method. Protocol can be a method, uh, so you can just simply keep in mind that protocol is nothing but a method or a way of doing something which is somehow standardized or accepted by both parties. So for example, if I'm speaking, this person is listening, so there is listening protocol enabled here. If this person is deaf or some cannot listen or having some headphone, no, that is wrong example, but yeah, so basically like this person should have a listening protocol enabled. So when we say something in the physical, it goes through this air physical layer, listening protocol, it is converted to English and understood. So these are the layers which are surprisingly very similar to OSI model, which we'll speak in next sessions. So if we so this is how we communicate, like how humans or living beings communicate. We have English and this protocol. In case of vehicle communication, same thing has to be done, exactly same thing. So there are different layers, different protocols, and what can be said. Like in English we can say so many things, but for vehicle communication we have a specific set of words which we can say, set of ways in which we can say, and the physical layer is also different. And I think before going into that detail, we can talk it in a next video. So basically OSI model is followed, which we will discuss in this next video. So open systems interconnect. So yeah, so before ending this, I would say that if you have any doubts or anything I have said wrong, please correct me in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.